Okay, yay! All right, so I'm actually going to try to do a professional intro on, what is this, episode 7? I finally do it.
Episode 7?
Episode 7.
That's my lucky number.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, so
This
maybe
is
we should
fate.
go out and like get lottery tickets right now.
I think we should. That's the only logical
All right,
option.
fuck this, let's go.
Cancel. Cut the tapes. No, actually bring the tapes.
Yeah, bring them.
Let's go.
To capture every single moment of us winning the lottery, because that would be rad as hell.
That would be rad as hell. But
Yes.
you know how people who win the lottery have like a big fall from grace?
Yes,
Usually
the lottery
they're
curse.
like, I'm fucking miserable now.
Yes,
And I'm like,
yes.
my mental health is already shoddy at best.
I've already hit rock bottom.
I want to roll the dice with a lottery ticket.
I'm rolling dice. I'm not
Yeah,
jerking
this is
off. Yeah.
this is the gesture for roll the dice, Meredith.
Yeah.
That's-
It's not jerking off and then throwing the jizz, which I think, isn't that also?
I think your hand becomes the jizz. I don't think it's throwing the jizz. I think it's your hand is then going from. Maybe you are.
Penis.
I would throw
don't
it
know.
off my hand. I don't like it in my mouth.
Yeah, I would just be like, ah. Okay, wait.
I don't know if you've even said my name. And
No,
I
was just like, wait a minute. I was like all
preferences.
about doing this like professional thing, and then it's me, so it just didn't happen. Okay.
I didn't contribute.
Alex St. Louis, welcome to the wrong side of the hedge.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on the wrong side of the hedge. This is the wrong side of the hedge, however, as everyone knows, and not the correct side. Which who lives on the right side? Not me.
I would say objectively, hedges they're not great for pollinators. Like, speaking, like, if you want a nice yard for pollinators, a hedge is not what you're going to plant.
Because what is there? I mean, this is cardboard, but like, what it?
Because, right, what are they going to do? The leaves? But, like, this is a nice hedge. I like this hedge.
Yeah, I like that you're our first guest where the hedge is actually visible, because it used to just be on the floor like a dumbass I was, and now we have it
Say
so you
nice
can actually
things about
see.
yourself.
That's a hard thing to do, dude.
It's really hard.
You say nice things about yourself.
I told my therapist I was going to work on that and have repeatable results. I was like, I'm going to come and like tell you all about it next time. And I realized that the way I speak to myself is so mean.
Yep.
That it's like, I would never treat anybody like this. And I'd almost be embarrassed for someone to hear the way I'm talking to my own self. And I'm sure you are the same way. I'm certain.
Oh, yeah, like I'm very much that way. Like I'm working on skateboarding, and the only way I could do one of the tricks was to say out loud, "Fuck you, bitch," to myself out loud.
Hey, shame is the best
That's
way
like,
to get
"Fuck
better
you,
at
bitch,"
things.
and that, yeah, it helped.
Yeah,
It got me there.
Maybe it helps engage some of your muscles
Oh my, definitely
in
my
a different
mouth.
way. Your mouth. But I feel like when you're doing a thing and then also talking, your muscles engage differently.
Yes.
So
oh my
maybe
God,
you
that's so smart.
Or you just got extra powers from it.
Maybe it was all of those things.
Yeah, so maybe the therapists were lying.
Maybe we just shouldn't go anymore.
Don't
What a
listen to your
scam.
therapists. Don't.
Just call yourself a
kidding.
bitch in your basement, and
Yeah,
then
fucking bitch.
negative self-talk clearly
Look
works.
in the mirror and go, you're dumb.
You're a dumb bitch.
I go, and it's like, I'll be doing that, and I'm like, it is funny.
It
Like,
is.
it's so- the thought, living with Mark, I'm like, he's the sweetest person in the world, least judgmental person. And I will be in the bathroom, and he barges in as if nothing is happening and goes, "Oh, sorry, are you pooping?" And honestly, I like it.
I think that, okay,
I'm
you
like,
guys
okay,
have reached
whatever.
a level of a relationship that, like, once you hit that, I swear to God, once you hit the relationship where you're farting in front of the person and pooping in front of the person,
And you're
like,
proud of the farts.
yeah, you're like, how can I ever go back? Like, I'm never gonna be single again, because that means I'm gonna have to go back and retreat and like hold in farts and not shit and do all that
Right.
stuff that you had to do when you were first dating. And they're like, they can't think I shit and fart and puke, and Andy's seen all of that stuff. I've thrown up on Andy
Well, you
when we were
have
having the
children,
kids.
so I'd imagine
Oh,
you've
God.
probably seen some shit together.
Oh, yeah.
Literally and figuratively.
I was pregnant with Ren, who is our second.
Mm-hmm.
And I was working cleaning a daycare center at night for extra money because we had Henry, and did not have a smartphone. Like did not have any access to internet. Only had like a little clamshell phone, and all of a sudden I had this really horrible feeling in my crotch. And I was like, "Why? What is happening?" And I went to the bathroom, and my vagina was blue. Like I had it was like blue.
It
and
is
I'm
so
like,
fucked up when your body turns blue.
What is going on? And so I had to call Andy and go, Andy, can you get online and type in blue vagina
and blue
normal?
waffle came up. You remember that? Do you remember that?
Waffle?
Everybody said, "Don't look it up.
Yeah.
Don't look it up."
Yeah, what year was that?
Is that is that a blue vagina? Wait, Andy, have you looked up blue waffle?
Vagina.
But I know.
I didn't look it up because they said not to, and
no.
I can't.
Wait,
add
so
more.
you actually listen when someone says not to do something? You're a unicorn, dude.
Okay, because I don't want to get scared.
Yeah, because you can't unsee it. You can't unsee it.
Yeah, it took me years to watch Two Girls, One Cup.
I was like right out of the gate with that. I was like right out of the gate.
And like I'm a disgusting person. Like I love, like we were saying, the poop, the blue vagina. I am curious what happened with that.
Okay, so it was. So Andy looks it up, and I hear him on the other side of the phone going, blue vagina, like typing it in on the computer, and then he goes,
Verbalizing.
Okay, it's totally normal. I guess that can happen with the second kid.
It's totally
like
normal.
Varicose veins, like you get like instant roadmap down there. Like your kid is like hanging lower or something, and I had that for a long time, dude. Like I thought it was gone. I thought it was gone even because I didn't want to look down there.
Yeah.
And the doctor's like,
amazed you even noticed.
Because it was like burning, and then I was like, what's going on? And then I looked.
Burned for a long time.
The burning went away, but the like relief map that was my vagina was there for like a long time.
I mean, it goes through so much.
It really does.
It really does. Okay, so everybody's like, God is a woman, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. There's no shot. God probably doesn't have genitalia, first of all. We're not that deep, right? Why do we have to gender everything? Second of all, no one with a vagina would have designed it to be this way.
Oh my God, that's so sad.
Someone was just like, fuck it, just stuff it all up in there. Just leave it in there.
We'll make a pot that looks like this and a pot that looks like this, and some people have this and some people have that.
And this
and
thing has to
they
fit through that
together.
small hole.
Yeah,
Whatever. Good luck.
Guy was just trying to put a cord in a wall socket, and he's like, "Oh, this could be a person. You know, you put the thing in here and it goes in here."
Yeah, so let's do it as shoddily as possible. And you know what? Let's make it fucking miserable too. Let's make them werewolves. Once a month, I become the meanest person in the world.
and just the shining elevators, just blood. And that's perfect. That's good. Now I'm gonna go rest. We made woman. Go ahead.
And then we don't get to stay home sick for this or anything. I remember my first. I got a fake period at school.
What's a fake period?
So like it happened for like one day, right? I was in 5th grade and I was like, I knew I would be early because I got boobs early.
Oh,
so I was like, fuck, I know this shit's coming. And I was like, okay, I'm not telling anybody. And I threw the underwear away because I thought maybe it wouldn't happen. And then it didn't happen. I was able to successfully suppress my period.
Were you holding it in the whole time?
I was like, not yet. I'm not going to be the first girl to get her period in 5th grade. Not me.
You didn't have a period out of spite. That's pretty amazing.
I can do a lot of things. But then you know what happened? And I guess this is a metaphor for mental health because this is what's happening to me right now. So I held it in for all those years. And then in 7th grade, I was in science class with a man named John Bayer, who he goes on fishing boats all the time. He is just living it up.
This was your science teacher?
Yeah, my science teacher. I just remember his name. He was such an odd man, but he loved science.
That name sounds... Oh, you know why? Because I'm thinking of John Mayer. But it was John Bayer. Okay.
Yeah, no.
John Bayer could have been John Mayer's dad looks-wise.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay,
But
so
not in a complimentary way.
Wait, what?
Like,
I really want to know now
Okay.
what he looks like.
Ugly?
he's not ugly. No, he's actually handsome.
Okay.
But it was like, he was... Anyway.
Yeah,
John Mayer isn't handsome. John Mayer is insufferable. This man was not.
Okay, okay.
I
Okay.
just like John Mayer. I've heard he's an asshole. But I was in 7th grade science class, and I'm sitting there, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, weird. It feels like I'm peeing my pants.
Oh, no.
And every time I'd move, I'd be like, oh, I'm peeing a little. That's so weird. And I was like, I don't really know what to do. I was strategizing. I was like, what am I gonna do about this, right? Like, I'm in class.
I feel so
like,
bad for little 7th grade Alex. Like, this is making me feel real sad.
Yeah, I truly, like, I don't know if anyone noticed is the thing. So I get up, I go, I arrange folders and stuff around myself, but there was so much blood in my pants that I feel 100% certain that there was a puddle left on the seat.
No,
and someone
that's so
had to clean up my blood, and that is a biohazard, and I feel really guilty about it to this day.
That's so sad.
What if... Yeah, what
Oh, God, that's real sad.
I mean, I guess I don't have any bloodborne diseases, but imagine if I did.
Oh, my
What that could have
God.
done.
Yeah, but come on, you have to know whoever that janitor is or the cleaning person was, you're dealing with middle school kids. Like, you're gonna be cleaning up period blood. It's just gonna be a thing. Like, these kids are like spouting things all over the place, like bodily
Not
fluids
just
all
blood.
over. Yeah. There's Andy was saying he got a hard on the bus from like the
vibration.
vibrations of the bus.
Yeah.
Knew it.
System is getting turned on, and like
You never know when it's gonna happen.
Andy, we can't see your face.
I know. Well,
It's really hard.
I have a new camera angle for the pot.
Oh, yeah,
So you gave up your camera for the pot?
No one needs to see my fucking face. Like, let's see the
It is
pot.
sometimes fun when the person behind doing the audio isn't visible, and I imagine like a whole world for them.
Yeah.
Like, who is that person?
Yeah,
what do
it's
they
like
look
improv
like?
almost. I go, who's this?
I also don't really have a good microphone, so I'm like, it's like totally like God, not even God mic. It's like distant on another mountain peak. Like,
All I see is like the top
yeah, you
peak
don't
of
even
his
see
head.
me. It's like this
You remind me of like the banker on Deal or No Deal or something. You're just like this like silhouette.
deal or no deal.
Yes.
I love it. I think that character though is important. I like
the
I love
ever-present
the person, yeah.
voice. Yes.
Not in the God way, and the like. I like it when podcasts have people you can hear laughing in the background.
Yeah,
and
like a little
contributing sometimes.
audience.
Yeah. It makes it feel more fun because ultimately, like, I love holding a microphone and talking to our people. So this is that.
Yeah.
It reminds us that there is an audience.
Yes.
Otherwise, it
We're
would
not
just be
just
like-
down here sad people just talking.
I mean, we can if
We
you
can
want
do
to
that
after
too.
this.
Andy and I did that.
We did,
Okay, wait.
yeah.
So I want to ask you. I don't know. This is like I feel so bad asking you this. I'm just so curious. So you said you got boobs early. Were you an excited boob kid, or were
No.
you like an oh shit? This is not something I want.
Well, a girl in my class said to me, "You need a bra."
Why do they do that? Well, I had someone say that to me, like you need to shave your legs. That's like it's always somebody else that tells you.
Not when you're young and it's so soft. Like
I know.
I shave my legs purely because I like the feeling of cricketing them together.
And having like I like the smoothness of
yeah,
it.
but never for someone else.
Oh
I
my
don't know
God,
what gives
that's
people,
so weird.
Kids, well, you know what it is? Kids say the most wild shit in the world. After working with kids for as long as I have,
Yeah,
I think back
that's
to
true.
things that I other children said to me, and I go, they don't know anything that's going on.
Oh my God, they
Kids
don't.
have like 5 years of context. And when they go into third grade, they have 5 years of memories probably at best.
Oh God, that's such a good way of putting it.
5 years of information.
Oh
That's
my God,
nothing.
that is such an interesting,
They can't
cool, hilarious
read.
way of putting it.
They can't do anything.
They can't reason with 5 years or less.
I mean, like, they can do some reasoning, and I think they're the best because they're, like, so creative, and, like, their view of the world is, like, so exciting, and, like, kids are so shame-free that it's like, oh, I love that.
Yeah.
But it's also, like, yeah, they're letting it rip. Like, they're having a fucking meltdown because I told them that we could go to the park in 15 minutes instead of an hour. Like, something dumb. Like, it's like, okay, I don't understand necessarily why you're upset, but, like, what am I going to do about this?
God, and sometimes I see that, and I see, like, you know, you see kids having meltdowns in public, and my kids did.
I love them.
Yeah, and I'm like,
go off.
oh my God, like, live it up, because but at some point you're not going to be able to do that, and they're going to commit you if you do that.
That's why I stopped being a teacher, because I was jealous of the kids.
I get it. Like, I totally get it.
I have, like, memories of kids just, like, they'd be in their little snowsuits, and they just, like, lie face down on the ground and weep.
Oh,
because
that sounds so nice.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I do that at Trader Joe's every time I win. The parking lot alone is enough to get me, like...
God, just the thought of it. Just even the thought of going there.
It's so overwhelming, but I love the food there, so it's like...
See?
And I have limited things I like.
Oh, so you have safe foods.
Cook. I won't cook. Yeah, I guess they're safe foods, yeah.
So what's on your list?
Tamales.
Okay.
Tamales. I hate saying it like the way it should be pronounced because I feel like it makes me sound like one of those white ladies that's like, I went to Barcelona. It's like, okay, bitch.
And my dad does this so bad during the lisp, like that. Not the lisp. I mean, that's not how you should say it, but it's like it's like the way you're supposed to pronounce it. But then I'm like, this makes me feel like a douche.
Yeah. Looking at this person saying it's like, that's embarrassing and that's a lisp. So seeing someone who speaks the language, it's like, okay, that's beautiful. It sounds great. It doesn't sound like a lisp. But when I hear someone who's a native English speaker who looks like me say Barcelona this summer, or like we went to Ibiza, it's like, okay, that's a lisp, bitch.
Yeah.
You don't speak the language.
And they just sound kind of D-baggish.
Yeah. And, like, a lot of it is, like, the white liberals. Like, I love them, right? Like, I love the ones that are, like, so outraged. And they're like, we've been protesting this for so long. And they're so passionate. Good for them. I love those NPR people. But, like, I'm not going to say it, but tamales,
So how should it be said? Tamales.
We might have to look it up. Someone who speaks Spanish in the comments.
That sounds right. I don't think there's the TH sound in that.
There's not the T. That was just an example.
But that is a great example. That's because I've heard that, and I'm so divided. It's so funny that you bring that up because I don't know how to.
You don't want to shame people for respecting the way language is spoken.
Right.
And my dad is a server, and that's his artistic outlet. Like, he's performing. He says the specials, and he says everything exactly. So, like, risotto, and, like, bruschetta. And I'm like, Jeremy, you have lived in Mystic, Connecticut your whole life, and you speak only English. You can cool it. Everybody will forgive you. But at the same time, I love his enthusiasm and passion for it. And why are we getting mad at someone for trying something?
Yeah. It's not like it is. It's like he's trying to be accurate. He's trying to be culturally accurate. That's how you say it. We
can't knock him.
An Italian person would say that. That's such a great way to put it. You can't, even though it feels cringy, even though you're kind of like, it's like they're trying. Right.
And I guess it's just as bad to be like, oh yeah, those Maori people in New Zealand. Like, no, that's not how it's said. Like, it's Maori if you're not going to roll the R. And I'm bad at rolling R, so I'm too embarrassed to do it even here. Because I don't want...
I can't roll R's either.
Yeah, you can't either.
Mark speaks Polish, and I'm like, that is amazing.
Like, fluently?
He says no, like he can't read a ton of it because he didn't grow up like reading it. He just grew up listening to it.
That's
But
so
I'm like,
cool.
that's fluent.
I'm so jealous of that. I am so
Right?
jealous of bilingual people, even the slightest bit bilingual.
It's so cool, and I think it's so fucked that we don't do that.
I
here.
agree. Because I mean, it's so sad when you just go up to Canada and everybody up there is bilingual, and then you try to maybe say, I haven't even tried to say it French. I've been too scared. And they're like, you don't have to do that.
And yeah,
Don't
they
do
are
that.
they speak just back to you in English.
Yeah.
Back to you in English. Because I took French in college thinking, I can learn this now. It's so hard to do when you did not grow up speaking it. It's like and it's embarrassing. Like it's so vulnerable
Yes.
to try and speak a language that has different sounds.
Yes.
Ooh.
And it gives you, I think,
don't wanna
more
be
empathy.
rude.
Yeah, and I think it gives you more empathy for people coming here that have, because English is so ridiculous.
To learn English, I'm like,
Good Lord.
you fucking rule.
Yes.
I had an amazing para in my classroom who was learning English, and I'm like, you are the smartest person here. I swear to you, because you are managing, living in a country where you do not speak the language. You have children that you're looking after, and you're learning a very hard, fucked up, and weird language.
Yeah.
And you have to spend the whole day with someone who talks this fast. Must be jarring.
Yeah.
She's just putting a translator up to your mouth like
She
all
does.
day.
She did all the time. It was awesome.
Oh, that is
Google
really
Translate.
cool. Oh, that's
It was
really
not
cool.
perfect, but love
She got
her.
the gist of what you were saying. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, she was awesome.
We had friends that lived in Spain, and
España.
no, I can't do it. I heard it and I was like, hey, I was about to do it, and then I was like,
It's scary.
I can't do it. And they had a thing where they were learning Spanish, and then they got to hang out with some American friends and some people that were bilingual, and they're like, wow, you're actually smart, because they were hearing them talk in their native language.
And it's like, it's so crazy that humans just go, oh, they don't talk the same as me. Must be dumb.
Must be dumb. Yes.
Yeah.
I've tried to see, this is the hard thing. There are, I think that it's not like acceptable to say that there are dumb people in the world. Like, it's gotten hard to be like, it's like, yeah, everybody's special. Everybody has flair. Some people are fucking dumb though, right? Like, some people are
Would you say they're ignorant, or were you just like, no, straight up box of rocks?
I think straight up box of rocks, because there are some people that just like, just go through not noticing, no empathy, no compassion. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And they have no interest in learning.
Yes, that's the part for me that's so weird, is you have no interest in being curious.
How?
I don't
what
get
else
that.
do you do all day?
I don't really know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All day. That's why I'm good with babies, because I just walk around and I'm like, I wonder what this is like.
Yeah. And you just
Oh, I
get to
wonder what
see
food that
them
was.
experience and be curious about everything cool like that.
Because it is all noticeable. Like, I feel like I don't know where my body is in space, but I see everything around me, I guess. Like, I love going to people's houses because I love poking around.
That's cool.
It puts a context to it.
Because you're like, it's such a vulnerable place. It's like going and reading someone's diary when you go over to their house,
Yeah.
especially like midweek when they haven't cleaned up.
And some people don't have any interest in making their house reflect them. I see so many things on Reddit.
Oh.
It's like, oh, that's sad.
That's one thing that we love when we have friends that don't clean the house when we show up, because you're like, oh, you're just comfortable with me. You're just, let's just be comfortable together. And the kids have been amazing, because I'll be picking up the house when we have guests, like crazy cleaning. And they are like little spies. They'll be like, Mom, we go to kids' houses and they're never picked up. They're never clean. There's always dishes in the sink. There's always like that's not, it's just not normal. Nobody lives in like a sterile, well, you hope not.
It's sad when it happens. It's like, I want you to feel lovely. But I mean, I guess everybody's different. Like, who am I to judge? I like a lot of blankets and pillows.
Same.
And a lot of decorations. Your yard has so many, and I'm like, ooh. I'm going to take a pic. Snap a pic. Yeah. I've been like obsessively on Pinterest looking at like little fairy houses to build because
Oh my
I
God.
got the backyard like.
Oh my God, such a rabbit hole, but like an amazing,
I bet you
beautiful.
build a mean fairy house.
Oh my God, like if you do, like please send me pictures because we have multiple fairy house books upstairs that we just like. We've
Cool.
gone down rabbit holes.
Yeah, because there's so much.
And people are incredible with like taking natural resources and making.
I don't like when they're
Oh
fake.
my God.
Only like from the like oh God, in elementary school we do it with like I remember that's all I did at recess. I'd go for walks and I'd do that.
Oh, I love
Which
that.
is what I do now.
So, okay, can you talk a bit about like, did you know you always wanted to work with kids? I mean, we're not even talking about your doing comedy. I mean,
I think I didn't know I always wanted to do work with kids, but I did know I always wanted to be funny and like get attention.
yeah, in that way.
In like performance.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I got cast as the lead in my second grade musical.
What was it? What was the musical?
It was, oh God, I think I actually looked it up and it's real. It's like a story about Old MacDonald and the farmer Dell, like the farmer and the Dell.
Okay.
Like those two. And I got cast as the farmer's wife. And I was really actually mad about it because A, she didn't have a name.
She was just the farmer's wife.
Yeah, it's like, okay, fucking erasure of women, classic. Right. And then they made me wear this dumb fucking outfit. And I'm like, okay, so now you're going to make her look dumb too? Yeah. Why do they design women's clothes impractically?
Wait, can you describe the outfit? What did it
It was 100 layers. I'm pretty sure I had to wear like leggings or something underneath it.
Right.
There was like a dress with something underneath it, like an underpart.
like a petticoat thing? Okay.
And then an apron.
Oh, Jesus.
And then a little fucking wiggly hat. The mop hat.
The anger around the word mop.
Yeah, because all my friends got cast as, there's a song in it called Cute Chicks. And it's actually the most, this is the most sexist thing I've ever heard. It's called Cute Chicks. And the song goes, cute chicks, likable and lovable.
Oh my God.
That's the kind of thing I grew up thinking was aspirational.
Wow.
You have to be likable and lovable.
Yeah, that's in my fucking affirmations. I'm like, you are loved and lovable. Because I'm like, everybody hates me.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, they just see this weird fucking person walking around and go, ew.
I'm just picturing you saying that, but you're in the costume. Like you're still
I didn't get to wear the Cute Chicks costume. I was
Like,
really
everybody
mad.
hates me.
Yeah, I was so embarrassed. I was like,
farmer's wife costume.
yeah, I'm like, I don't fit in with these girls. I'm like, I'm ugly and they're cute because obviously I wouldn't have gotten cast in this ugly ass outfit if I was pretty. So I was like, I'm gonna have to figure something else out. So I
had to figure something else out.
had to also was so bad at math. So I was like, all right, you gotta lean in and make yourself at least funny. You can make people laugh by being mean to yourself.
I think we can relate to
Oh
that.
my God, yes.
Right?
I can also relate to like the casting of shows. Like every time there was an old lady character, it was always me. And it went it was always like, I want to be like, we did Guys and Dolls, and I really wanted to be like one of the hot box girls. They're like, no,
they're like, not for
that's
you.
not for you.
It's like,
gonna be the
and
missionary.
none for Bye.
Yes.
Have you ever seen Into the Woods?
Yes.
I got cast as Jack's mother.
Oh God, why do you keep getting cast as like the farmy people?
And I'm like, and I don't want to live on a farm. I need to be able to walk everywhere I go. I want to be able to walk to 15 different coffee shops if I want to. And I need sidewalks. And I will not be waking up early with the animals. I'll stay up late with the animals. Won't wake up early with them.
I'll pull on a tit. I'll do that.
I don't want to hurt her.
Yeah.
Milking the cow is so intimidating, right?
Oh God.
But also,
oh my
the other
God.
thing that would happen all the time, I'm not sure if it still does, it probably does, is, girls would get, or people who identify as girls would get casted as guy characters, but never the reverse.
Never.
No, never. Yeah, there were so many of us that
God
got
forbid.
like fake beards and like.
But God forbid a boy have to act like a girl. That's gross.
I know. And there were plenty of guys that we like were in theater with that could have like hit those high notes just fine. Yeah.
One thing I will say is that it's often a matter of numbers.
Yes, I
So
was.
that
Then
might
when
be a
Andy said
reason.
that, I was like, usually there's not that many guys. Like,
We did Les Mis in my senior year, and it
that's
was like,
cool.
okay, so we already know who's going to be cast as what for the two leads. It's like they can switch, but they're going to be them.
right.
It was like everybody knew the casting. I also went to a school with 50 people, so it was like
Oh God. So even 50
in my
people.
graduating class. In the graduating class.
Where
so like
did
each
you
class.
grow up? Where?
This is where my embarrassment comes in. I went to a private high school because I got bullied.
Don't be
Public
There's
high
no
school.
like everybody has their
It was
tail, dude.
so much money, but you know what I did? My parents could not afford it because they had me when they were 17, so they didn't have enough time to save up for private
God.
high school,
Oh,
and they
God.
didn't bargain on having someone so difficult, so needy.
Yeah, but I get that. Like, if my kid was, you can't fault any parent's decisions.
Right, and I
If
begged,
they're
to be
really
fair.
trying, their best, especially in a situation like that you're like, Jesus, like, I can't, how can I send my kid to a place where they're miserable all day long?
Right, and
I
like,
get that.
good for parents. Like, my parents bust their asses, and it is incredible to watch. It's like, I'm sure they're exhausted all the time.
17. Oh, God.
Yeah, and then they stayed together, and then they had 3 more.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, you decided to keep going after this one? Okay. But I was 8 when he was born, so
So you have 4, there's
telltale
4
sign.
of you all together?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
it's a fun road trip, that's for sure. Loud.
Wow.
We're a yelling family. Not like mean yelling,
Yeah.
but like there are fights where it's like, we should all apologize.
I
But we're just
like
gonna
that,
blow past
though.
it.
I kind of like families that just get everything out in the open because
Yeah.
then you can deal with it. It's kind of nice. Like, the messiness of that makes sense to me. I don't know.
Yeah. It is so messy. I think like Mark got caught. He loves them and like they get along really well and like he actually fits in so perfectly. But it's like I think he was like caught off guard because it's like we'll go at it, but it's like fine. And also like my dad just like yells naturally. Like he just like we're both very loud. When I'm passionate, I yell. When he's passionate, he yells. And that's just how we get along.
Are you more like your dad then? In like
I say that I got
personality wise?
the 2 least enjoyable parts of both of them.
Oh no. What are those? What?
My mom gets stressed and angry, and I do too.
Yeah.
And she's very anxious. And she's very organized, which is
Oh,
awesome. So
that's
I'm glad I
nice.
got that part. And she makes a mean spreadsheet.
Oh God.
Very good at
That's
Canva
amazing.
and Microsoft Word. So good. And I think I got that too. And then my dad, he's the funnest person in the world. And he's like a golden retriever. But I'm like, it depends on the day that you catch me. Like but he's like kind of an impulsive spender and he's a little chaotic and he like has a hard time deciding and he's had a lot of different like endeavors.
Yeah.
So I think like we're like in that way and that's stressful.
Yeah. I relate to that a lot of like, and is your dad, would you say your dad is the more creative of the two, or are they both like fairly creative?
They're both extremely creative actually. My mom would do like intricate birthday parties and stuff for me.
Oh.
And so I think she doesn't have enough time for creativity now.
Yeah.
But I think she's so naturally creative. And my dad is also really creative, but he has a little bit more time. And he also stays up until 2 o'clock a.m. like I do to do his activities.
Somebody called that, and I thought it was a great term, revenge time.
Yeah.
Yeah, revenge time, because you're like, well, I have to do everything they say all day long, like go to my job and do X, Y, and Z, but this is my time, like the Goonies.
Yeah, you
like,
need
this
your
is
time
my
to play.
time. Yeah.
Should we paint the pot while we're
God,
talking?
I guess we
Let's
probably
move
should.
forward. Do we need to cut this? Here, I'll move this forward with me.
We're gonna paint. This is so Alex, can you explain like why you brought the pot? Because I love the reasons why. I mean, I love that you brought the pot and this pot, not like smoke pot.
I will later though. But
there we go.
But so I've had this pot. I have a basket of projects and stuff that I'm working on for my house that feel critically important to me for some reason.
Yep.
And repotting my plants is one of them because they're living things. And
My
it's
God, you
about to
actually
be
take
winter.
care of houseplants. You amazing person.
It's because they're fucking expensive, and I'm like, and they're alive.
I know. I don't like to think about that.
I think about it.
I
spend
think of all the ones I've killed. Not actively,
too much
but
time. A little too much time thinking about it.
Are you research? Do you research and all that?
Yeah, and like I've read enough about it. I also just follow my heart with it. I'm like, she's getting too much light here. Let's rearrange.
That's
I don't know
really
anything about
sweet.
it. It's based on no information, just to clarify. But I mean,
But if they're still alive, you're doing a good job.
from teaching like second grade science, we do a lot of plant stuff, so it's really fun.
Oh my God.
But I have had to paint this pot, and this is like the only weekend I can repot the monstera before like it
So
gets
this
too,
is like, we gotta do this shit.
I gotta get it done. And
Okay,
I
hand me a
have
paintbrush.
yeah. Pick your poison.
Oh my gosh, this is like a Bob Ross, like...
I got it for my friend's wedding. The makeup artist let you keep the brushes they use, so these are actually makeup brushes.
I was gonna say, but like, that's such a good use of them though.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know
I
how to use
handed
them
that
for
to you,
makeup. I don't know why there are all these different ones, but because these, even as someone who's painting, these feel like they have almost the same function.
I mean, so I am not a makeup person, but my daughter is, and she is actually really good at it for 10 years old.
Oh my God, I love. They can be little savants at that.
Oh
kind of
my
thing.
God,
Kids
she's amazing
know
at it.
how to do it, and I think it's like the lack of shame, which is like the other reason I was like, okay, if I just bring someone here because I'll agonize over the decisions, like this one that I also brought in case I wanted to finish it. I started it the other week. I painted all these other dots on it. I decided I hated it, and I painted over it, and now I've just sat staring at it. Like, what should I do? And then when it was on the way over here, clanging around in the back seat, I went, surely this is broken. Surely it broke. And I at first I was like, God fucking damn it, of course. And I was like, you always do this. You don't take care of your things. You were in a rush and then you threw it in the back seat and you didn't buckle it in like you should have. And now it's rolling around. And I was like, you broke the damn pot. And then,
oh no, this is sad.
And
no,
then,
Brain Alex, be nice.
This is how I know that my mental health is turning a corner. I then was like, actually, I've been so unsure of what to do with this one. I kind of think it would be cool if it was broken and I did the like gold thing. And that would be the pattern that I'm looking for. So I might...
Like crackle art.
Yeah, I might toss it on the ground and see what happens.
Dude, I think that's a great idea. And then
be fun, right?
I love that. And then it's part of the creative process of that pot.
Exactly.
Yep, I love that.
I think it's like, I've been so interested because it's like recently I've been remembering like simple truths of being a human being that I like had forgotten over time. Like it's
Which ones are you thinking of?
Like the one that just came to mind was like, oh, it's actually, you can do your art however you want. There's not a right way to do it. Like I'm allowed actually to break the pot if I would like to and put it back together. Like that's not wrong.
Oh my God, such a freeing
Yeah.
thought.
It's
And
very,
that's like, I think about life too. Like I'm allowed to make mistakes. And in fact, that's how I'm actually best at learning is by fucking up every so often or intentionally fucking up just to see what happens.
and some people don't have to do that. Some people don't have to fuck up to learn. They're just like, oh, don't do this. Okay. And I'm like, that's awesome.
That's
that
not
must
me.
be really fun. I wonder what that feels like.
Just to have instant hindsight that this isn't going to work. Like, good
Or to
Lord.
listen. I only listen when it's like I don't want to see something scary online. That's like the one time.
But I think that's good though, because then you don't I've seen things online that I'm like, I wish I could dial back the hands of time and not see that man put that up his butt and see it break. You know what I mean? I wish I
I had not seen Two Girls, One Cup.
I honestly don't know if I can say that. Like, I think I needed to experience it.
That's fair.
Because I'm also a huge fan of the reaction videos.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I needed to know what they were looking at. I needed to understand.
I love a reaction video, right? Oh, and you have to know what they're watching.
Yes, because like, I want to know.
I have a voyeuristic enjoyment of watching the people I love watching the things I recommend. I'm like that leads us into your volcano movie that you love. That I feel so bad because I still haven't seen it yet. I know about the couple. Watch it tonight.
I know about the couple because I learned about them. But
have you seen the Werner Herzog documentary about them? It's tonally the opposite of this movie.
Oh,
because it's Werner Herzog, so he's like, Katya and Maurice tragically died
it's gonna be all doom and gloom.
It's like, okay, the other one, it's told in a really artful way. First of all, so there's like a lot of like illustrations added in, but it's mostly a compilation of all their footage. And I swear to God, Wes Anderson took their shooting style and made it his own, and their color schemes, which are all my favorite ones. And I just think it's so crazy that they know each other.
So the one that you liked, does it focus more on their relationship, like their love for each other?
Yes.
Oh,
and which is the most beautiful love story I've ever seen. But it's also like I find a lot of comfort in the reminder of how small we are. Like, I can get so wrapped up in things, and like recently I've been having such a hard time because I feel like I'm like in this funk where I've like lost my ability to be silly almost. Like, I feel like so out of touch with my silliness. Not tonight, which is really fun.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm having a lot of fun right now, and I was hoping that would be the case, but like I don't know how it happened necessarily, but I think it's just like I've had a lot of changes in my world over the last year.
Yeah.
Which is natural, but I think it's like I get so wrapped up, and that movie reminds me, it's like, oh my God, nothing's that serious.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
We all are just a couple miles away from death.
Oh my God.
Like, vertically.
Yes.
Speaking. Like a couple miles below us.
Yes.
Magma. Everywhere you go, actually. That's what's going on.
Oh my
unfortunately.
God. The way you're thinking about like that. Okay, like the idea that there's like molten lava and magma like underneath us, that like we're actually, that's amazing that we exist on top of that surface, and we don't think about it all day long.
And some places
I love that. That's mind-blowing.
To the surface of the earth. Are you kidding?
Oh my God.
In some places. So it's like, that's why I wrote the joke about New Zealand, because I thought it was really funny, because it was like genuinely like almost all my childhood memories. I had a perfect childhood. Let me just preface this by saying I had an amazing upbringing. My parents did everything in a really awesome way, like truly. Like, I got mental health care pretty quick. Granted, my hands were bleeding from how much I was washing them. So.
Oh God. Is that how it manifested itself? Like, was it OCD stuff?
They taught us about HIV when I was in 3rd grade.
Oh shit, dude. Oh yeah. Shit.
Like, be fucking for real, you guys. What are you talking about? A 3rd grade brain cannot understand the complexity of sexually transmitted diseases, that specifically one that impacts the immune system gradually over time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's like, that is like dropping a cartoon piano on your head as a kid.
That's how it felt.
God damn.
That's how it felt. It was so scary to learn, and I like became so afraid of like going,
of course you would,
to places and touching things, because again, kids, if you don't explain things to them, they're gonna fill in the blanks.
Yes,
with their little creative minds, and my brain has always, unfortunately, just been so creative.
Oh my God. And it's always gonna be like negative, horrible, crazy shit.
Exactly. It's always like fucking Grey's Anatomy.
Oh my God.
I had to stop watching that show because I was like, I can't get more of this. Like, it's truly like, I did not know about all those things before. I didn't know about brain aneurysms until that show, and I wish I didn't.
Oh.
Like that thing you were saying, like stuff. No, I'd like to run it back and not have seen that.
Yes, that you're just like that. Okay, that knowledge or like that thought took up so much of my time.
Yes. And like a big thing about like OCD is a thought is just a thought.
Yeah.
You don't have to like, and you know what's fucking crazy? Is like OCD, the main therapy for it. Like, yes, there's like exposure therapy, like, and working on your response to the whatever you're being exposed to. But there's also, it's called like ICBT. I can't remember what the I stands for. Internal, maybe? Don't ask me. I'm not a therapist.
This is fascinating. I'm so interested to hear about what you're going to say.
If I was a real producer, I would be looking that up right now, but I'm not.
You should, though, because it's actually interesting.
The voice of the banker.
The voice of God.
Yeah, the God voice back there.
The fact checker back there. But it's like, basically, I haven't done any like real things on it, but it's like you're training your brain to like stop thinking about those things. So it's like recognizing like, okay, yeah, I just like thought about I don't know. I have a hard time saying it out loud because it's like I don't want to speak it into existence.
And
so
then you're gonna
have to come up with
I get that.
Stupid fear that I have when it's like the real ones are super fucking gnarly.
Yeah. Oh
it's like
God.
every time I'm away from my phone, I hate being on my phone. I hate having messages, but I'm always so scared when I'm away from it that I'll go back and have a horrible message on there or like have missed calls.
Yeah. And it was an emergency or something like that.
And like I would always like, as a little kid, like it was a lot of like patterns. So it was like I had to listen to these certain songs a number of times before bed.
Oh my God. Andy relates with that actually.
And I'd have to listen to them a certain order, like it was, or like something horrible would happen.
Oh my God. And like that's like talking to Andy.
Andy, do you have OCD for sure?
I don't. No, I've never been.
You do. Let me tell you, brother. I'm not a doctor, but you do.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure that I do, but I've been having success dealing with it and managing it myself to a point. You know?
That is so interesting.
Yeah,
How? Do you have any tips?
I don't know.
He got married to a disgusting human being. That beat a lot of it out. seriously, disgusting human being.
Well,
what's your most disgusting habit?
We evened each other out.
That evening is like a very nice feeling. Like, because it's nice to have someone to like bring you back down.
Yes. Yeah, because
but it sounds like Andy, you go up there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go back and forth. But.
Andy's kept the kids like alive because he'll go like, Meredith, there's milk in the cups. Where is that milk from? And I'll be like, from the jug. He's like, the one that's been sitting out on the counter like all day and hasn't been put in the fridge because that's dairy. Like, let's come on. Like, so like I am very much like seat of the pants, or I used to be more.
Yeah.
And he's more like, okay, no, like there's germs and like, let's not kill our kids. Let's not.
To a point, but even tonight, like I got home and I was setting the table for dinner, and as I was holding the forks, all of a sudden the OCD kicked in. I'm like, oh crap, I never washed my hands when I got home. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh crap, like
everyone's gonna die tonight.
Everyone's gonna get sick. And if they get sick, then I just but in that moment I'm like, okay, big deal. They get sick. Who cares? Move on. And I put the forks on the table. I moved on.
That's really good self-talk. Do you feel like you have a high self-esteem overall?
Such good questions, Alex. That's a really good question.
I want to know everybody's business.
I see. That's why I have this, is because I just find everybody fascinating.
Yes,
if I can control my anxiety and not talk over everybody.
You don't talk over people at all, and I've been worried about.
Oh my God, Alex! I talk so.
I can yarn for so long that I get nervous.
But that's what I like. I like when I'm with somebody that is comfortable talking, because then I'll just end up filling it and I'll say things that I definitely like didn't want to say and I totally regret later on. I'm like, why did I talk about elephant dicks for 5 hours? Like, that's a 1 hour conversation.
1 hour, two
Two
hours.
tops, maybe. 2 tops, but not 8.
But I
not
think
5.
we all overestimate it as well. Like, in our memory, it's like, it wasn't 5 hours. It wasn't 5 hours. Maybe it was 6 to 7. And you know what? Good for you. Talk about it. I think we all just need to, like, there's, like, a lot of shame in conversation. And it's like, oh, but if you're curious and kind about it, it's like, fine.
I agree with that. Like, let it go where it's gonna go, and sometimes it goes into really weird places. But that's what happens when you talk with people.
Yes, and like that's what comedy's for. It's like, oh, can we all like make this a little bit funnier?
Okay, speaking of that,
which is
I feel so bad because so people don't know, but I haven't done shows in a bit, and Alex is very generous and let me on her
begged you to come.
Allowed me to have a slot on her Live, Laugh, Lava show.
Yeah, I was stressed the whole time.
Well, you had it was kind of a stressful situation.
Yeah, because for people who aren't comedians that are listening to this, what you don't realize is that you do a lot of shows for people who don't want you to be there.
Oh
and
my God.
Not there for you.
Isn't that so true?
And are surprised that you are there, or perhaps saying, when is the next thing? I'm here for the next thing. I don't.
Or I'm breaking up with my girlfriend. Can you please shut up?
Yeah.
I came to this bar to tell my parents that I'm gay, and you are not.
Right.
You are talking over it and making me feel bad.
That person should get into comedy because that is a pretty funny thing to happen to someone.
That's true.
So
that is true. So
that's the nice thing about comedy is like, oh, well, the worst weird things can become a gift after some time.
Yes. And that's what
after some time.
So I went into your show like going through so much like mental health stuff, and I'm like, I want to do sets about this, and
it was so funny,
it was so dark, and it went
I loved it.
So dark, so quick,
it was so funny.
And I just think so. There were 2 people from my work there, and one guy came up to me after, and I was terrified to even make eye contact with them the next day. And I'm like, man, I'm sorry you like saw me do like a bunch of new stuff. That was all new stuff. And he was like, yeah, it was kind of dark, it went dark really quick. And, I was there I just thought it was like going to be a fun evening out with comedy.
Well, sorry, you're perfect in not going through anything.
I know, right? Yeah, right?
What an interesting thing to say to another person.
Oh my God. This guy is like very sweet. If he ever watches this.
Here's the thing. I will say, like, it's so interesting the way people compliment comedy because, like, sometimes it does sound like an insult. And, like, I take any, like, feedback. I'm like, thank you. But it's like, sometimes it's like, oh, would you say this just, like, any other time?
Yeah, I think people's guards are down. Maybe
yeah.
The show too much.
Yeah.
It's vulnerable.
It is vulnerable.
I am literally telling my deepest, darkest secrets so that I don't get in trouble. Yes. I'm like, well, if I just admit to it.
I don't get in trouble. It's so good.
I'm so afraid of getting in trouble.
Yes.
Which has held me back a lot in my life, except in middle school. I organized a protest because they made us have these stupid things called message folders.
What? You organized a protest in middle school?
Very small. I
don't care. This is cool.
Peaceful protest amongst my peers.
Oh my gosh.
We were doing this these message folders. Your parents had to sign them. And I'm like, this is for babies.
What was the point of it? What was the idea?
To like send home news to your parents. And I'm like, this is for babies.
Oh, like this is what we're doing in school.
Some kids' parents are at work. What do you expect them to do? Working multiple jobs. My parents weren't, but like.
Yeah, but
some kids were. And it was another small school because some stars twinkle best in a smaller environment.
Oh my God, Alex, that's really cool and like empathetic and really cool that you did that.
School did not think it. They had a big meeting with my mom because basically what I had everyone do was not turn it in and deface their folders.
That is badass as hell.
And this is also the same school where I got pulled into the principal's office because she's like, some of the teachers are worried that you're acting dumb to make boys like you. And I'm like, I'm acting dumb because people laugh at that. Just to clarify.
My God.
I was like, I'm in 7th fucking grade.
Can you just cut me some freaking slack, dude?
They're like, well, it's just with all the unicorns and like drawing on yourself. And I'm like,
oh
fuck.
my God. Don't
the
point that out. Don't,
Right?
like, you're just trying to figure yourself out.
It was so crazy. And then they had a big meeting with my mom, and it was like 2 factions of teachers. It was like the 3 teachers that liked me. Too.
Oh God.
And then
oh God.
the rest that were like, yeah, her behavior is really, she's just a really tough person. And I'm like, because I told
And they don't
my
think that's
friends,
going to affect you at all, like hearing people say that about you. What?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I'm like, I can't believe they did that.
I know, like that.
Like, as a teacher, I'm like,
oh my God.
especially with like, okay, I mean, like, we've seen
I'm
crazy
just like
shit.
so shocked that
it's
would happen.
so crazy that I'm like, oh, that's so odd. Like, it's just
It
like,
is. Like, what?
I was being like, there are much worse things a teenager could do. I wasn't fucking.
No, or like, I
A
mean, it
boy
doesn't sound like you were shooting up or doing any weird crap.
No,
I mean,
were singing. We were pretending we were hippies in downtown Mystic, Connecticut, singing La Vie Boheme from Rent very loudly.
oh my God.
that
And
was
that's
the
just like
offense.
little theater kids. That just sounds like little theater kids
Yeah.
having fun.
Yeah. The lady's name, okay, I shouldn't say it because it's going to go online, but it's such a crazy name that I'm like, should I? Bleep it out. Jana Salmon. Miss Salmon.
That's cool. Did she ever like run backwards?
No,
Like
but
salmon?
she never, I don't think she could. But, I mean, isn't like talking backwards talking shit? I bet she would talk backwards.
Nice.
Too freaking shay. That's amazing. What? That's
So
so.
it was like always for the laugh. And like I got in a lot of trouble doing that in
God.
middle school. Like there was one day like I had this teacher that was like a math teacher and I hated math, right? Because math sucks and is boring.
yeah.
Sorry, if you like math, what are you doing? Come paint. It's so much better. I'm so sincerely confused when people like math. It's like, ew.
That's like Henry.
Art, yeah.
Henry likes math?
Henry's a prodigy,
Super
like a
into
math prodigy.
Oh, well, Henry's cool about math. I've read posts about what they've done, and I'm like, okay, well,
But
that's
like
a cool one.
that's different.
It's like rock and roll, man.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Henry doesn't lord it over people that like
And it's
they're
not,
good at
like-
it and you're not.
Yeah.
And it's not school math. It's
No.
math that's cool.
It's like math that will lead to like really cool breakthroughs in science and like
Yeah, like Henry's like,
Yeah,
I want to work
we
for
need-
NASA.
Okay,
you know, like
we
so.
need Henry in the workforce now more than ever.
I know.
They're a prodigy. Get him out of here.
That kid needed
him
to
into
be
the
in the
workforce.
workforce, like out the womb. Like
Yeah, honestly, like, I bet Henry is more competent than I am.
Henry's more
I'm-
competent at like so much than all of us.
It's
like
so humbling,
holy
right?
cow.
I do like it, though. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let them.
Yes.
oh yeah.
Let the kids be better at stuff than me, please. Actually.
Because we're gonna freaking die, dude, and someone's got to take over.
The next generation
So let them be
needs to
better
be-
at it,
yeah.
because they
They
have
need-
to be.
I actually really trust them. I'm like, people are like, oh, Gen Z, and I'm like, yeah, they have the phone thing, but like, I think they are probably going to do something because they're like calling out bad working conditions and like pointing out things in our society that are kind of like assumed to be norms
Our nephew
and being like,
used
why?
his phone to actually like help a situation at his school, like, and actually was like, this is not appropriate. What this one particular staff member is doing, and ended up aiding the staff member in getting fired.
ooh,
Yeah,
that's
because
awesome.
because he documented like some bad behavior that was not okay.
I
And
can't believe that adults that behave badly on computers ever even think to work at a school.
Why
Why the
oh
fuck
my
would you do that and
God.
get that dug up? What's
oh my
wrong
god!
with you?
Oh my god!
I mean, I guess there probably is stuff wrong with them. So,
Yeah.
release the Epstein files.
Oh god! Yes, seriously.
Release them. We all know. You know what the thing
We
is?
have
that
a
when-
rough idea. I mean,
when-
come
yeah,
on. We have a
by
rough
not
idea of
releasing
who's
them,
on there. Good
by-
lord.
When you lie by omission,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so now you want me to fill in the blanks of what you've done?
Yeah, let's Mad Lib the
Okay,
fuck out of
perfect.
this thing.
I will. You guys like lying, so do I. I lie all the time about very minor things. Because it's like, how often can you tell people, oh, sorry, I hate being alive today, I can't come.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, that's not a real excuse, you're not physically ill. And I'm like, I'll make myself be.
So hard.
I'll throw up right now if you need me to. I'll diarrhea all over this place if you want. That's really what happens. I'm not going to throw up.
It's just like squatting, like.
I just go, you know what? Fine. I run to the bathroom. I can earnestly, I think I can summon diarrhea if I try. Like some people
Like a
can cry
witch.
on command. That's my power. I get to.
I can summon diarrhea. The idea of summoning.
I just have to think about like anything that's happening in the world, and I'm
Oh
like,
my
okay,
God.
right away.
I get it.
What a fun reveal!
I know. I was like, I want to see yours. Oh, you've got like a reverse boho rainbow situation.
That I don't need. I was gonna make it a flower. And
I love
think
it though.
I'm gonna expand it. I love yours because it reminds me of mountains.
Yes, I was kind of thinking. I was just doing weird wavy lines, and then I was like, well, maybe then I can like do like maybe a sunsetty thing. I don't even know.
Ooh, I love this because I was also. It then was like, do I want this to be a sun?
You know what you could do too, Alex, after this is all dry, is take some Sharpie and just do designs over the top of it to kind of tie it all together.
I love that idea. And you know what? That is something else I forget. I forget that you can break a project into stages.
Yes, it doesn't all have to
days.
be done in one night. I know. I have the same
Oh my
freaking thing,
God.
dude.
It's like, what? Yeah, of course.
Yep.
Sometimes I say these things to Mark and he's like, yeah. And I'm like, that's really nice.
Andy's like when I was putting the set together, like it's not like what the hell's up with this side, and Andy's just like, well, why don't you just like why don't we could just wait,
it's like,
and
we
do
can't
this, like,
wait.
well, there's no waiting.
What the
This
fuck?
needs to be done now, and he's like, yeah, but this isn't really pulled tight, it's not like really. I was just like, wait, it needs to be done now. We gotta get it done now. I don't want to look at this anymore. It just has to be done now.
And I want to be able to cross it off my list that I've
Yes,
made.
it's a check thing. I want to check this off.
Do I check off the things that I must do? No, but am I like fucking devote if I don't finish a project when I want to? Yeah, I can't handle it. I'm like, I'll stay up all night.
Yep.
I don't care.
Yep.
And they say it's bad for you.
They say.
Experts say.
What do they know?
I am like team science. I am like, I love acetaminophen. I take ibuprofen every day.
Watching the acetaminophen.
I
before you got here.
love autism, and I think everybody should be autistic actually, because the world would fucking work if that was the case.
Yep.
I mean that earnestly.
I agree
I'm like, wait,
wholeheartedly,
why are we
actually.
trying to find the cause? Is it so that we can all end up with it? Like, no, we know that's not their fucking goal, but it's like, okay, but
A little dose of it in everybody
It's like-
wouldn't be bad.
oh, people who get really into their thing, awesome.
Yeah,
I want someone who loves what they're doing. I nannied for 2 boys that were autistic for like several years, and it was the best summers of my life because it was like, one of them, he loves trains, of course, classic. And he knew all the trains that were coming through and their routes. He would go, oh, this train is the Acela going from Boston, Massachusetts to Washington, D.C., and it's going to stop in these places. And I'm like, that's awesome.
Oh, God.
That's so cool.
I love
and he
that.
loved elevators.
Oh
He loved
my
movies.
gosh,
It was
I
like,
love that.
God, he knew so much cool stuff. And then he would always lie to me, and he loved to lie. And we would play Battleship, and he was so competitive. And he was working on like, you had to say he wasn't the winner instead of he lost.
He wasn't the winner.
Yeah, it's like, you weren't the winner this time, but
Oh.
But we would play Battleship, and he'd go, "You have to go to the bathroom, right, Alex? I'm not going to look at your game." And I'm like,
Yeah.
so by telling me, I know you are going to look at it, just so you know.
Right.
And then I'd bring it to the bathroom with me, and he'd go, "Alex, you should have left it. I wasn't going to look at it." And like, his
You're
parents
laying out your whole plan, dude.
Yeah.
his parents had a pool, and like anytime I tried to speak to him while he was swimming in it, he'd go underwater. And I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
So relatable to
Yeah,
Henry.
Henry sounds awesome. We'd have a blast.
Well,
It's
you
like-
can hear Henry because Henry's playing a game right now. And it's the happiest sound to me because they're stimming. They're just jumping up and down.
Oh, I love it.
And
Oh
it's
my
just
God.
like, I love that sound.
They're having a good time.
They're like
You
really
know,
happy. And I know that they're home. It's like,
Yeah.
they're home.
It's like, oh, they're up there,
Yeah.
having fun,
Yep.
and that's what you want to hear. Like you don't want you don't want it to be quiet.
No, because like Henry was saying recently, we had a bullying situation at school.
I'll fight that kid if you want.
And,
I'm ready to throw hands for Henry.
Oh God,
They don't know it yet, but we're best friends.
I couldn't watch horror movies for the longest time because after I had the kids, because I was like, that's someone's baby, you know. Now I've had a baby, that's someone's baby. I can't. And then Henry started getting bullied, and I was like, oh, I'll watch them again.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll
watch
get
this
some
and
ideas.
repeat. Let's see it again.
There are some
my
really
God.
fucking nasty kids, and I know it's like, oh my God, well they have things that have happened to them to make them like this.
Yes.
Yes, and
And
let's hold them accountable.
yeah, we could just go like,
You can't
Yeah.
treat people bad.
yeah, it's so hard like when it's you're making fun of like my child for like stimming, like
Get fucking real.
I can't handle. I can't.
So
I
you're
can't.
mad at them for being happy?
Yeah, I just can't. I can't handle. So what happened
So
was
fucking
like.
that's the dumb people.
I know.
That's when I go, this
You're
is
just like, what are
dumb.
you talking to your kids about? Like, you have your kids as an adult. Like, you have your kids. They go to school for amount of time, and then you have them for an amount of time as well. What are you talking to them about? Are you talking to them about the big issues, like the kindness and like the let's treat people kindly? Or are you just shoving them? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you talking to them about? Like, I don't.
And what are you saying to them when they
I
ask
don't
a
understand
question,
it.
or
Yes. What are you saying?
when they ask something like, what do you say? What's your response when they see something happen?
You're like, well,
They're
people
going
are
to
all
see
different. Like, that's what
troubling
you say.
things.
Like, you, or like,
Or just people that
Oh
are
my
very
God.
different from them. And it's like, oh, some people just like fucking like Charlie Kirk's wife said that he went like he was fucking getting blueberries or some shit to their daughter. And I'm like, cool, so you just fucked her up for life. Thanks.
oh my God.
Now she thinks it's her fault that her dad is dead because he had to go get blueberries.
Oh no.
Now you also lied to her in a worst lie I've ever heard.
Oh no.
Too specific. If you're gonna lie, you have
And
to be
how old is his kid?
I don't know.
Young. Well, young.
Too young. She's fucked. Sorry.
Kids are so like they are like sponges.
Precious. Like
And you can put good things in the sponge. You don't have to put
they're soaking in
oh my
everything.
God, they're soaking up everything. And like they see how you treat people. That's how they learn.
That's
It's
their
not
whole
all
world.
That's their whole world.
And that's the only context they have.
oh my
Is
God.
what they are seeing in front of their eyes. They don't know other things. They can't connect it to anything else. Like
Yeah.
I imagine that is so scary.
It really is. And then because the biggest thing I worry about is, and I'm sure it's got to be every parent's like worry is like, what are you going to hear today that's going to change the way you view yourself? Like, I get emotional thinking about it because that's everything.
You remember, yeah, and sometimes you don't even know. Like sometimes
Yeah.
the person is not like ill-intentioned, but it's like you don't get to decide what's sticky always.
Yeah. Oh my God. Such a great way of putting that.
Like
Yeah.
and like that's the ICBT. It's like it's like not causing yourself shame. It's like, oh yeah, that is something that could happen. Like, yep, you're right. Your house could burn down and everything could be gone, especially your dogs. Like, that is a thing that could happen. Is that a thought path we need to go down right now? No.
Yeah.
And it's like,
yeah,
that kind of thing. It's like, you just have to like accept like, oh, this thought appeared, acknowledge it. Yep. And you actually can say like, and let's pass that one along. We're going to move to the next idea. And it's like, but you have to train your brain.
It's hard. And we were talking about that at the hospital, this idea of fusion and diffusion. And it's very similar. Probably even the same thing you're talking about of like, I used to think about it when they talked about it as if like you're sitting on the grass and your thoughts are train cars going by and you can choose which train car to jump onto. And sometimes you're going to jump on the train car because the cushions look really comfortable and you just know that train car, but it's like headed towards a fucking dead end. But you're like, I don't know, it's just really comfortable. Like, I just know this one really well. I know every picture in here. I know like, the food that's going to come down from the cart. And so I'm going to sit
like,
on it.
The experience is familiar. Like, it's familiarity. It's like, that's why sometimes like improving your mental health is so hard because it's like, if this is something you've struggled with your whole life, theoretically, in a lot of cases it is, that is so much learning you have to do. And it's hard work. Like, I don't remember the last time I had a positive self-esteem because I had such bad mental health as a kid for no reason. Like, it was truly like just the wiring of my brain. It was like, I came out spooked. I was like, this shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know about this.
Like hypersensitive.
Yeah. And like, afraid of things I'd never seen or experienced. Like, no reason to think about that. Yeah. So it's like, now it's, as I'm working on like getting better and stuff, it's like, oh, I don't actually even know if I know how to do this. Like, it's so unfamiliar. I've always just been afraid and scared and like self-conscious in my own self. And now it's like, oh, wow, that's a lot of work to do. Yeah. Where do you start?
And it's so much like a digging down process. And I feel like...
And it's spooky.
Oh my God, it really is. It's like this, like, I've thought about it like a hall of mirrors that you're just going through and you have to face this mirror and sometimes you're like, dude, this is too horrific. This is too scary for me to stand here and look at this. But in order for you to keep going and get better, you've got to stand and stare at it until it has no effect on you anymore. And then you can move on to the next one. And then sometimes what happened with me was I'd be looking at the mirror and be like, what the hell is that? Like, what is that? And then all of a sudden it would become clear. And I'm like, oh shit. Okay.
It's like mourning what happened to you that you, for like the first time almost.
Yes. And then you're like, okay, now, and I don't know if you felt this too, and they said this at the hospital of like, sometimes the healing you feel worse because you are now going through life with eyes wide open. You're like, now I know everything. And now I know that my actions are not, if I do this action, it's not going to help me. I know for a fact now. And I can't go back because I can't unknow this.
Right. But it's like so hard to change.
Yes.
And like break a habit. Like it's sometimes just as simple as breaking a habit.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, that's hard to do. And like for me, I definitely relate to that because I feel like this summer, like, didn't go to the Seneca Center, but now I did.
But everybody,
but I went with you.
Yeah, but everybody's on a journey and they don't have to necessarily go to a place.
Well, I wish I did, but I ended up getting this really great psychiatrist, and she said that if I was to do like an intensive outpatient program or an admitted program, she would not be able to continue providing care because they take over. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, but I love this bitch, so I'm not trying to leave her. So I was like, I'm going to do it myself. And then I feel like I just like sat around scared and overwhelmed and burnt out all summer, even though it's like I wasn't working and it's so embarrassing to be like, oh, well, I just wasted my summer away and I had like this idea to start a business that I like have taken a break from because I'm overwhelmed by the thought of it. Yep. And I'm just trying to like get through because all of a sudden it's like I just like had all of these realizations and like it got to be to the point where I'm like, okay, I like know all of this. and I don't know how to make it all fit into the world that exists, and it's scary, and like I'm unfamiliar, and I feel like off balance a little bit, and it's like it does feel worse, but now I feel like at the same time, like I'm getting to the other side of being like, yeah, and this is all true, and there are a lot of other things that are true too. It's like
I love that.
Accepting multiple truths,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, two things can be true at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I heard that too, that like anxiety brain likes things to be black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I like to know every little thing about everything that's happening. I do not want to be surprised. I don't want to be surprised, but that's not possible.
Yeah.
Which is why I like the volcanoes, because it's like the first time I truly ever felt at peace. This is the thing. We've been having the same conversation this whole time. This is all about the volcanoes. Actually.
Yeah, it kind of is.
It's actually all about the volcanoes.
Oh my God, it is all about the
along.
volcanoes.
Because I was so lucky. I got to study abroad in New Zealand, and it was the best 6 months of my life. Like, I felt like I was like, my brain was like so clear. Like, of course I was like homesick. I missed my dog, but I was like on vacation for 6 months. Like,
in New Zealand, that sounds amazing.
Zealand, the best country in the world, and I will say that, in the best country on earth is New Zealand. And I studied abroad there. I lived with these amazing Kiwis. Like, they were all from New Zealand. Hannah, Connor, and Peter, and we're all still like pretty friendly. Like, we
that
don't
sounds
talk
like
every
members
day.
of a band. That's like those are great band names.
We pretended we were a band, and I went with my best friend Michelle. And we are both from Connecticut. Like, we've known each other. It was great. And
oh my God, it sounds amazing.
It was the best ever. And while we were there, each of our flatmates took us home to their hometown, which was like so cute and like The Bachelor, and like hometowns, you guys. And our friend Hannah, she lived in New Plymouth, which is near this volcano called Mount Taranaki.
Wow.
And there was like this rock that was a huge landform that was shaped like an elephant. It was called Elephant Rock, that we were hoping to see if we had time. Sorry, my lips are so dry. My mouth is dry.
Actually, like, hold on a minute. I want to hear what you're saying. Can you hand me that pitcher of water? I'm like feeling the same thing, but I don't know where I put my...
Oh, your mug is right there.
Thank you.
You know what? I might even get some chapstick.
Go for it.
I should have just brought it. I usually am surrounded by baskets in my home.
I love that.
Wait, baskets of what?
Baskets of all
just
my
empty
things.
baskets.
Yeah, empty.
I was like, and?
No, well, I thought you meant like
Loose baskets.
Yeah, just loose baskets of stuff.
No, I assumed you meant like full of self-care, like lotions and chapstick things. But
honestly,
maybe not.
remarkably few of those. I don't like having a lot of products. I'm like, I would use and my skin is so sensitive that I'm like, well, I guess it's Cetaphil.
Gotcha.
Cetaphil again. But so we were there, and we were staying in her house in their basement. And most houses in New Zealand don't have basements because it's on a fault line.
Oh.
So New Zealand, there's the Ring of Fire, which is like where the crust of the earth is at its thinnest because it's where the tectonic plates are meeting. And that's where a lot of volcanoes are. I sit back when I talk about volcanoes.
I love this so much.
I don't know any of the science really, besides the basics and what you can read in a children's book. But
That's more than I know.
Which is what that's what I want to know. But we were there and we were staying in her basement, so it was unique that there was a basement because it's like lots of volcanoes. New Zealand just could be sucked up. If the big day happens and there's a big earthquake, the whole country could just go boop.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
And I was like, going into this, like they've had horrible earthquakes, like really bad things. Like Christchurch, a lot of people died. It was really a tragedy, but they actually do things to improve after a tragedy in New Zealand.
So just let people.
Yeah, they changed their
let people
building
just
codes.
kind of like live
They're like,
in
oh, bummer.
horribleness.
They don't send thoughts and prayers. They go, okay, no more of this.
Right.
Let's do it right this time. And I'm like,
Oh
what
my
a
God.
unique way to go about it.
Yeah, who
I wonder what
knew?
that's
Taking
like.
care of like their citizens would be a good thing.
I miss you, Jacinda. So New Zealand is like, you kind of go into it and everybody's much more relaxed there. I think it's like the socialized medicine.
mean, why wouldn't you be if you know that you don't have to like pay an arm and a leg for an arm and a leg to get repaired?
Right. I got a yeast infection and I just went and left.
Oh my God, because
like,
you just get taken care of. You don't have to weigh the pros and cons of your health and your bank account.
So
oh my God.
Nice
or just going deck.
Yeah, it's so nice to get a yeast infection.
No, but it's so nice to just walk in and get treated and like just and I bet that was free, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Walked in and out. They
That's
called it
so
something
amazing.
different, but I can't remember. It was something so gross though. Like the name was like
They called the yeast infection something else?
What was it? I don't know. Fanny fever.
Fanny fever! I love that. That's a great roller derby name.
What? I can't remember what it was. It was so gross. And I was so embarrassed. And I remember I got really drunk, which was a problem I used to, like I was just like unmedicated for ADHD and had bad impulse control. So when I got drunk, I'd go, this is so fun. And I just get like fucked up. So now I'm like, okay, you can have one drink and then you're all done. Yeah. Because if you have a couple more, you'll go, this is so fun. But also ever since I've been medicated for ADHD, I'm like, I can't drink because it gives me the worst headache.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So awful. So
you can't even have like a little beer or
I can have like one glass of wine if I have prepared all day.
Wow. Oh my God.
I have drank one water bottle and had at least 2 meals. We're good to go.
Do you feel like the medication's actually helping?
I love it.
Oh, that's awesome.
I wish I could have it around the clock.
Oh my
and
God.
IV just...
Because do you feel it like dip out of your system?
Yes.
Like it has a quick half-life?
We had to change it because I was being such a cunt when I got off Adderall. I was being such an asshole. Mark was like, hey, is there any chance you can be a little nicer to me? And I'm like, I'm so sorry. And he's like, we keep getting in a fight at the same time of the day. And I'm
like your witching hour, like a baby.
Yeah, I just like a baby. So many similarities, right? Yeah. Love babies. That I relate to them so much.
You both have witching hours.
Yeah, and it was like, I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh no, that's the Adderall dip.
Oh man,
that's why I'm being a real big bitch.
But how cool is it though that it was just that, and you're like, this isn't my personality. Like that would make me feel so scared that I'm like, oh no, I'm just doomed to be miserable at this time of day.
Yes, and it was like weeks of this, and like when you have like, I don't remember times I felt good. Like I can like remember positive memories.
Yeah.
But I don't remember, like, I can't, like, imagine it, almost. It's like, if I wake up feeling like shit, I'm like, this is how I've always felt and how I will feel forever.
Yes,
or it's like, oh, you used to be fun and now you're just a fucking grumpy bitch and you're going to be like this forever. No, you're stuck.
Yeah, everything's all or nothing.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is, every week I go, here is the all or nothing update on every part of my life it impacts. Because it's really bad. It's like such a huge problem. All this to say, we were at her house, Hannah Julian's house.
Oh, God. You're so good at remembering where the hell we were.
This is unusual. I'm not usually like this.
Oh, my God. There's only been a few guests that, or they're just like, fuck it, let's just keep going down this rabbit hole. But that's amazing. Like, Ian was also really good at, like, putting the pin in and going back.
I think we have to because of education.
Oh, that
you
makes
have to
sense.
Remember a lot of things.
Yes, you guys are both in education.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ian and I want to do a podcast because we love to talk and go down rabbit
that
holes.
would be.
You should come
would listen.
too.
I would.
And
I just want to listen to it. All right. Wait. No. Continue down.
Okay.
In the house.
Yeah, because it's all gonna link back to volcanoes. And I was excited. It was so comforting knowing the whole time, like, oh, this whole country might just get like sucked up. And like,
there's to go to work the next day.
Fuck all we can do about it. But it's like, it's so beautiful there that everybody's like, worth it. Who cares? Because it's like, there's no poisonous animals. It's temperate pretty much all year round, except for like in the South Island, you get a little bit of snow, but it's like, it's warm during the day.
So if
There's
you like
mountains.
died in like a fiery hell furnace, it's like you had it great until then.
And you wouldn't even know what was happening.
Oh yeah, that's true.
If you got crushed and you like suffocated, then you would know. But like, I'm sorry, that got an earthquake. Sorry, I got ahead of myself.
No.
But we were in her basement, and like I was sharing the bed with Michelle. And we've lived together, like we ended up living together for 6 years. She is my common law wife. Now she is married. I love her husband, but it took a long time for me to stop resenting him for taking away my best friend. I'm like, but she's my person. We would miss each other. Oh my God, I feel like she'll hate if I say this. We'd miss each other all day and then like sit in the bathroom together while the other was pooping or showering. And just gossip and catch up about our day.
That's really cute. That's like, it is like a married couple.
Yeah, there is no one I know better than her.
Oh, that's really
I love
cute.
her. She's the best. Still friends, of course. She just got married, and I did a lot of all-nighters to prepare for her wedding because I left the project to the last minute and didn't research my tools. Classic.
This was a crafty thing that you were making?
Yeah, I was doing calligraphy name tags and a bunch of signs,
pretty.
and because I'm a huge asshole to myself, I was like, these are ugly.
Oh,
so it was impossible to get it done.
Because you're just second guessing every tiny stroke of the pen.
Yeah, and redoing
Lord.
it.
Oh,
and I didn't have the tools I needed. Ultimately, like the type of paper it was like was absorbing the ink in a way that didn't look good. So I needed a different kind of paper. But all that aside, Michelle and I are sharing a bed. And she, like, we've shared beds all the time, like, BFFs forever. And we were sleeping, and I always have a hard time falling asleep because it's boring.
Oh, my God, that's like our daughter. Like, that's awesome.
She's like, there's other stuff going on, and I have stuff to do. What do you mean you want me to fucking lay here for 6 hours?
Oh, we talked about that.
I love that, like, it's not like an unconscious, like,
my psychiatrist is so worried that my Vyvanse is keeping me up, and I'm like, no, babe, I am staying up, hell or high water. Like, I don't want to go to bed. It's been a problem. My dad would yell at me so bad. He'd be like, go to bed. And I'm like, but you're hanging out downstairs, so that's not fair.
Yes.
I know you're fucking around. Why can't I?
Right.
And they think we're doing such amazing stuff. We're literally falling asleep on the couch. Like, it's not.
Mm-hmm. I sleep on the couch all the time because it's like a cradle.
Oh, yeah. It kind of hugs you.
It's not fair to ask him not to move. It's like, you can snuggle me, but you're not allowed to move. And I want a blanket between us because I don't want your hot skin touching me. Because any skin is hot except for dog skin
and lizard. Mark just needs to be a lizard person.
Yeah, sometimes I think I am.
Convert to lizard person, or we're done.
I want you to be a fucking lizard, please. I want you to change. I'm going to change it for myself.
Change him
into a lizard. I love them. Love a reptile. I keep hitting the sign.
Oh my God, who cares?
I love to play with a mic stand. It's right here. Anything is a toy if you play with it. So we're in her basement. This is also 3 days before we're going to leave.
Okay.
I'm devastated to be leaving. I don't want to come back.
Oh.
I asked to transfer, and my parents were like, no. No. They said, absolutely not. And I was like, okay, well, I'm poor, and I spent all my money here.
Why can't I stay with my money?
Right. It's like, well, I'll get a job here.
Yeah.
I got a job. I nannied for an autistic kid there, too.
Oh, man.
I guess
You're like a whisperer.
I mean, yeah, because I'm like, you want to tell me about that weird thing you like? Awesome. I am curious. Mm-hmm. Like, I want to know what everybody does when they're home alone. Even the gross stuff. Let's erase the shame. I pick my nose all the time.
Yeah, and we're human, so
everybody's disgusting.
It's all basically the same shit. We're all basically doing the same shit behind closed doors.
Everyone's so gross, right?
Yeah.
Like, my favorite thing to do is my hair falls out a lot in the shower, and I collect it and I roll it up in a ball on the wall. And I like to compete and see how big it can get. And if I take more days between showering, the hairball is even bigger because there's so much tangle that it's just ripped. But now I've always had the thickest hair. Thank you to all the hairstylists who said that. So sweet of you. And but now I'm like, I can feel my scalp for the first time. So I'm like, I think I have to be a little more careful.
You're like a sheep. Like you have to you slowly put your fingers down in.
Well, I have
you
like
have
a special
lanolin in there?
brush. Like
Oh,
I
man.
use so much conditioner. It's a whole process.
You and I are polar opposites.
It's just for the hair. Like I had
Okay.
to learn to like my hair
Okay.
because it's like I always hated it. I straightened it for years. Did not look like myself.
I can't imagine.
It's
Sorry,
hard.
I can't imagine you with straight hair.
It's hard to imagine it too because it was like, oh, I'm putting on a costume.
Yeah, I would think so. Oh. Okay. So we're trying because it's a school night.
Oh my God, what time is it? I don't have my watch on, so I can go forever.
8:25.
Oh my God. Okay. I'll
Don't.
finish
Oh
the
my
story.
God. Don't worry about it.
I'll
Oh
talk
my
for
gosh.
5
There's
more
not.
hours.
There's not an ejector seat or anything. Like
Well,
we're.
Ren doesn't want to go to bed, so
Yeah. Well,
I'm
to be
on
fair,
Ren's side.
none of us do. Not the
yeah,
four of us
fuck
don't.
school. Skip tomorrow.
I know.
Stay home.
I wish we were all just like retired, you know. Just,
Oh my God, right?
I know.
I love retirement.
I know.
now, you know?
My grandma
Then
hates
just be
it.
done with this shit.
And I'm like, okay, do you want to go work? And I'll stay home.
Because she just has copious amounts of time and it drives her nuts.
Yeah, and she was like a dedicated teacher. Like she was a special educator for like
Oh.
30 years or some shit. Like
I guess I've just never found anything that I would
God's
want
work.
to do,
No.
like for the rest of my life. Like what?
no.
Except for breathe air and see cool shit. That's all I want to
Yeah,
do.
I would love to see mountains for the rest of my life.
I
That's
would
one
love
thing I would
that.
love to
Or
see.
like
And
funky
volcanoes.
roadside attractions. Like there's a place in Virginia where dinosaurs are battling Civil War soldiers.
That's awesome. I wish that the dinosaurs would have won.
Yeah, they definitely are. Like they.
Yeah,
They
eat
definitely
those guys,
are.
especially if they're the Confederates.
Yes. Okay, your story
Talk about-
though, because I want to hear the rest of it.
So we're in her basement, we're falling asleep, and I, of course, am like half asleep, and I get sleep paralysis and stuff. Like
Oh, that sucks.
it's rough. So I was like, and I felt the bed like kind of like wobbling, like I was on a boat, and I was like, Michelle, I was like, I kind of like woke up a little bit, and I thought maybe I was dreaming for a second, and then I was like, as I was doing that, I was like, Michelle, wake up, like you're dreaming, you're shaking the bed. My Hannah is on the futon nearby, and she pops her head up. Our like best friend that we had made there, and she pops her head up, and she's like, "Oh my God, I think this is an earthquake." And then her dad comes running in, and he's like, "You got to get out of here because you're under a concrete slab, and this one's lasting a while." It was like 35
shit!
or
You
40
could have gotten
seconds.
squashed.
Yeah, and I was like, "Okay," so I got up out of bed at a comfortable pace and put my pants on, and I was like, this might as well happen. At least it was cool.
Oh
At
my
least I was here.
God.
What a cool way to do it. And I was like, I can't do anything about this.
That's not.
It's so peaceful.
So that's how you felt in that moment. It
Yeah,
was
and
just
I'm like,
peace.
that is fucked up. That is what
Oh
brought
my
me peace. I had
God.
to scare the bejesus out of myself to feel peace. What?
Oh my
What the fuck
God.
kind of
Yeah,
thing is that?
that's like, what is that saying about your brain?
I don't know, because I had a fine childhood. Like when you dig back, it's like, oh no, all the traumas from the like brain I had,
Oh my God.
because it was just such an asshole and so scared.
That's another thing they said. They said, we're the only animals that can have a full tummy, a roof over your head, and think yourself into danger. Like,
Damn.
like why? Why can't we
know.
just chill out?
Right?
Like,
Why can't
everything's
we
good.
just chill out?
Everything's good. It
I-
kind of is okay.
Yes, and like the world is already like bad things are already gonna happen.
Yes.
Sinkholes,
Yeah.
earthquakes, volcanoes,
Plane
whatever.
crashes,
Plane-
God knows what else. Yeah.
And like everybody does die, unfortunately. I'm waiting for that one. But every day I'm like, maybe today. It's been so motivating because I'm like, well, I want to be able to relax that day for the first time ever. No, I don't even think I'd let myself relax that day. I'd be like, well, some bad shit is about to happen, even because I don't want anyone to harm him.
yeah.
I explicitly do not want to. I just
Yeah.
diarrhea or something.
That's how I felt about people in my life. I'm like, I wouldn't want to be the one to like do something to them.
No.
But if something occurred, if like karma happened, like I wouldn't be upset about it. I wouldn't be like, oh, I'd just be like, okay, that happened to you. And
Yeah.
okay.
And it's his time.
That's
But it's like all this fucked up stuff is going to happen.
yeah.
Why do we have to add more to it?
Yep.
I did shrooms for the first time last summer, and it was a great time.
Oh my God. Andy and I have never.
Oh my God. I had the happiest day ever. It was awesome. And the whole takeaway, everybody like has these like big, deep learnings, right?
Yeah.
My takeaway was it's not that deep. Volcanoes are, but everything else is not.
Yeah.
It's really not that complicated, but we just make it.
We all make it
that
complicated.
way.
And like, I think it's like, now I'm seeing things so differently, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what if we just like didn't?
Yeah.
What if we didn't? Like, what
Yeah.
if we didn't make things so hard?
Yep.
Like, fucking capitalism, right? It's so goddamn
Yeah.
dumb. Pat Burscher has
Yep.
my favorite joke where he's like, we made everything up and it still sucks. Like,
Yes.
why did we make it so bad? It's the funniest bit.
Yes.
I'll send it to you later because that's my genuine belief. It's like, okay, it's all made up.
Yes.
I worked in a bank and they would talk
Yes.
about money and I'm like, you mean the pretend thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
That we put
thing
so
you made
much
up?
value on. Like,
Even numbers
I
are
don't
fake.
understand it. I just never could. Andy and I talk about this all the time that we could never really buy into it. It was like, or like own this huge ass house or like get these really expensive cars or like,
Why would you
I
get an
just
expensive
don't
car?
understand it. It has wheels and an engine. Like that's where it gets
And
you
I don't
to
deserve
where it
one.
needs to.
I'm a bad driver.
I can't have nice things.
No.
Totally. That
Clothes,
too.
I'm like, don't make me get expensive clothes.
No.
I'll ruin them.
I have my t-shirt collection that is like
You have cool t-shirts.
that, and I love building it, but like I don't care about anything else. Like I love like going to Goodwill and like, oh, these pants like are comfy. If I have comfy pants and comfy sneakers, then I'm all set to go.
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
want to be comfortable.
I just want to be
Just-
comfortable.
Oh my God. I think
Yes.
that's my biggest takeaway too. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, but I would like to be comfy while I'm doing it. Like, I think I look back on pictures of myself when I was a teacher and like, I loved being a teacher in a lot of ways because I liked hanging out with the kids and laughing with them and like being like a person that they could turn to and trust and like explain the world to them. Like, I liked that part of it.
Yeah.
I liked having fun with kids and being silly. I did not like the rest. I didn't like the pressure. I didn't like the amount. I didn't like going against my values, being like, oh yeah, well, you just have to do this test. Sorry.
Yeah.
They said I had to. And it's
The
like, I know this
rubrics
is wrong.
yeah.
And it's just like a kid that I'm like, but they're not getting their needs met.
Yeah.
Why can't, and it just like, was so impactful. And I was also jealous of them, of course.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you guys get to eat the best food and nobody talks shit about it.
Yep. And it's just is brought to you.
But
too.
like, it's just so odd because it's like, I just couldn't keep doing it. But it's like, I can still enjoy those parts. But it's like the act of being a teacher. I decided to be a teacher because I didn't want to, I was scared to do, I applied to a bunch of schools for graphic design.
Wow.
Did not do it because I was scared of like putting my art up for like grading and feedback.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, that's an interesting thing. That's the conclusion I came to. I was like, it's not going to be reliable.
Yeah.
And I want a reliable job. And I love being a teacher. And it's like so poetic because my grandma was a teacher for so long. And it's like nice to follow in the footsteps. But it was all reasons that were external. And like, yeah, obviously I love kids. But it's like, I can engage with kids in different ways. I love my friends' kids.
Yeah.
And
you don't
being-
have to be the source of
Right.
their learning. You can just hang out with them and be a
Right.
positive force in their life.
But like there's like a certain expectation of how teachers are. Like
Yeah.
you're supposed to look a certain way and act a certain way. And like it just like I really tried to become that
Yeah.
for so long. And then it's like, okay, well at some point I'm gonna get burnt out from pretending to be something completely different.
Pushing
Not
down
completely
your
different,
whole,
but like
so much of yourself.
right. And it's like I worked really hard to like have a neurodiversity affirming classroom, but being a teacher is not easy when you are neurodivergent, and especially when it's like a shitty administration who's like, well, you're the staff member. And it's like, okay, well, I need accommodations fucking too. It's a workplace.
Yep. And then you're being asked to get all of these kids, all of them, given their home life, given how their brain is already developed, through this set of hurdles that is the school rubric and is like the
it's not
government issued
right, and it's
what
like,
they have to learn. Yeah.
They don't even fucking need this information.
Yeah.
This is so pointless. It just, it gets me riled up. But it's just like, it's so hard to like go through the world and be like, yeah, I know all of this is so fucked.
Yeah.
But like Mary Oliver, her poems all really just slap about it.
Oh, I need to look her up.
You gotta look her up.
Mary Oliver. I've been just like so obsessed with like learning about new artists and learning about new music and poetry and
it's like that opening your eyes to the world again.
It's amazing.
It's almost like, I feel like when you open up these wounds, and like a lot of it does originate from childhood, of course, because you're like working with limited capacity and filling in that understanding with that incredible imagination we both have.
Yeah.
So of course it's going to be fucked up stuff. Like
Yeah.
that isn't true.
Yeah.
A lot of the time. And like once you're like working through that, you're then seeing it, a lot of stuff for the first time, it feels like. Like
yes.
I feel like I'm like in high school again. I'm like, oh my God, like weird.
Yeah.
I love like musical theater, and I'm like so into art, and it's like, oh, is that what the whole point was just like, it's like forgiving yourself from the past, right? Like, I used to be so embarrassed about like all these things, and I'm like, yeah, she was 17 years old. Like, give the girl a break.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, you have to
Christ.
like look back at who you were at different ages and kind of hug that kid and be like, dude, you were fine.
Yeah.
There was nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
It was just other people making you feel this way.
Right.
And yourself. And
like I wish I could like explain sociology to my younger self. It's like, well, it's just that all this stuff is baked into the very air we breathe.
Yeah.
All these structural systems actually impact us, even down to the smallest level. So it's of course you're impacted by it. And it's like, it's, you don't understand that as a child. So you just like believe that the things you're seeing are true.
Yep.
And it's like, but then once you're like working through all this, it's like, oh, I'm seeing everything. And I'm like, oh, okay, I can just like what I like.
Yeah. And everybody, and I've had like some shame, like liking what I like, you know, because I was just different reasons. I was just like, oh, I shouldn't like this. Like that's, I'm like a girl, or, you know, I'm a woman. I shouldn't like this. This isn't something a woman should like, or me, or I should like, or I shouldn't find enjoyment. And then you're like, well, fuck it.
Yeah,
this is
like,
what
who
I
said
like.
this was how women were.
And
who
I
the
just
fuck
like
made that
this.
up?
I like that. I really like doing deep dives on practical movie effects, and I like doing deep dives on late night talk show history.
And guess what?
I just
it looks like you
doing
pulled
that.
it off.
Yeah.
This looks awesome.
Oh, thank you, Alex. Okay, and then with that, we do have to wrap up so I can get my kids in bed.
Not
But this was
Ren.
amazing.
Let
Not
her stay
Ren.
up. Let her put herself to bed.
Oh my
Some
god.
of us function.
Whether we tell her.
Yeah.
She goes into
She
that room and
does.
she goes, "Okay, good night,"
Yeah. And then
and starts her secret life.
She
behind
does.
closed doors.
She does. She'll like we started doing like
I
sleep
love
meditation.
night people.
Sleep meditation books with her. Where like you do like Andy does it with her. Like a little sleep thing. How many have you done, babe? Like you've been reading with it.
We've been doing it for what, a couple weeks now, so not many, but you know, one mindful story a night.
To help her, but I don't know if it is.
I don't know. Who knows? I mean, sometimes things just take a bit to like settle.
Yeah, sometimes those mental health things take some time, but
Oh
they
my
do
god,
work.
because it's the rut. It's like getting out
it's
of
just about
the damn
the
rut.
routine. I've started writing every day, but it took a long time to do that. But it's like, it does help.
Yes.
God damn it, it does help.
Because
Has it?
once you look back and you're like, oh, I guess I'm here now.
Yeah, it's just
And I didn't think it was
repetition.
going to be this way.
Turns out practice does make perfect. God, they say it does. They say practice makes perfect. They say all these therapy things. They say, like,
Yeah.
don't stop taking your meds without asking us. Like, you know what? It is actually true. Trust your medical professionals.
Yeah, that's really true. Very true.
Acetaminophen does not cause autism.
Acetaminophen.
And if it does, load me up.
Damn.
Okay, wait. How are we closing it out?
Oh shit. Babe, are we still running?
Yeah.
Oh God. I'm sorry. I was like,
Oh no, we're
Me.
still rolling.
oh my
You know how this
God.
show rolls, like we would just roll.
I like a
and
loose setup. That's
Oh
that's
my
comfy
God.
for me.
I am so not professional.
Meredith, I
so
would rather die than be on a professional thing. Jesus
No. Christ.
You're not sexually harassing. You're fine.
I did so good at remembering. The end is always so hard because I don't ever
It's
like
so hard to end a
ending
conversation.
a conversation with people because we're always
Doesn't
talking
need
about
to
good
end
stuff.
Perfectly, just have it.
It's like a phone call.
Sometimes
I like
somebody
podcasts where
else
they're just
do
like,
it
"Love you,
besides
bye."
me because this sucks. Alex, thank you so much for coming on the Hedge tonight.
Thanks for having
And
me.
I feel so bad
Why do you
that I
feel
fucked
bad?
up the ending. I didn't stick the landing.
I want you to. We've been talking this whole time about erasing shame.
Okay,
Guess what? There's no
erase the
right way to
fucking
end. There's no right way to end a podcast. Okay, actually,
Oh my
that's
God.
not true. I would say that Bowen Yang and Matt Rogers on their podcast, they end it by doing an "I don't think so, honey," which is where they just complain about something really passionately for one full minute.
Oh, I love
and
that.
I can come up with something every day.
Oh my
Oh,
God, I
wow.
love that
So that is
so
a perfect
much.
way. Except it's not positive. I would say it's not a positive ending.
I know,
Yeah, but it's gonna
But
be
they
really
talk
funny.
about it. It is funny.
Oh my
it's funny every
God.
time. God, this
I used a
water's so
lot
funny.
of paint on that.
I did too. I really waste it. Here, we'll end it with this. What if I drink it?
Oh God, no!
God.
No!
Didn't like
Ugh.
Tom Hanks eat like a
Yeah,
a
Jiminy
candy?
Glick.
Um,
We didn't get to the other side of that pot.
we didn't get to the other side of that pot, but guess what? Monsteras are not meant to be rotated.
Okay,
So
cool.
they
that could
they
be
stay
against
where
the
they-
wall
yeah.
or something, like a
Or
Christmas
we'll add
tree.
to it. Maybe.
I mean, I would love to have people on more than once.
Give it one more twirl.
Give it a twirly. Oh yeah, because it has its own camera.
Yeah. See a little bit of the artwork. Look at that.
well, you're all gonna have to tune back in.
Yeah, to see the progression. Or we could do a remote where like we go visit it.
Ooh, you can come to my house.
I would love that. I was
Come over.
talking to okay.
Okay, wait. Bye.
Bye.
I'll be back.